Welcome. I'm OldBayCraps. That's right, you're at OldBayCraps' house. This is OldBayCraps' table, and welcome back to my channel. We are at the D8 Perpetual Crapsee tournament table, and as you know, we've played through 4 days of the Crapsee D8 Perpetual table. I have not made a profit yet, but it's not about me. But even though we've made it through 4 days, today would be That's right, we are on day 5 of the D8 Perpetual table of 10 sessions. We might have an extra session if we needed to because we're trying to get to 720 rolls. But we can't do it without you, the players in Crapsee, and those of you in the chat. You guys have made this awesome experience. Season 4, I think, is going very well. Now, with it being day 5, it happens to coincide with a special day, and the reason why day 5 Perpetual table was pushed off by an hour. That's because I was with my family earlier tonight at dinner. They took me to dinner. Why? Because here's what's happening today coinciding with day 5 of the D8 Perpetual table. That's right. It is OldBayCraps' 50th birthday today. A hell of a milestone. I can't believe that it actually fell on the same day as day 5 of the D8 Perpetual table, but I'm sure glad to be celebrating it with you all, the viewers and the subscribers. So hit that like and subscribe if you would, if on the way in. If you don't get to hit it on the way in, make sure you hit that like and subscribe on the way out. I'm sure Duracell will be proud and will tell you later in the chat. But couldn't be happier. It's been quite a day, and with it being my 50th birthday, OldBayCraps, as you will see on the table, or as you can see on the table, and I'll point out right here, you're seeing a bunch of purple chips, black chips, green chips, red chips. That's because for the 50th birthday, this is a $5,000 bankroll for me today, because I'm making this a $50 minimum table for me today. So all the bets have to be a minimum of $50. We'll still play the hard ways the same way because you can still play hard ways for $5. But any kind of horn high bet has to be 25 horn high. Any kind of horn bet has to be 25. Any kind of come bet has to be, a horn high bet has to be 50 minimum. And a horn bet has to be 50 minimum. A field bet has to be 50 minimum. Come bet, box numbers all have to be 50 minimum. So I'm starting to see some chats come in. So let's go ahead and say hi to some folks. And then we'll explain why we're all here. So let's go ahead and go over to, I have too many windows open. All right, let's start up top here. Jeff was here tonight. And we're glad to have him here, but he said he couldn't stay, which is okay. I'm glad he stopped by anyway. Gargoyles, he's ready to go. He said no lay bets or he's off the table. Joel stopped by, followed by Feecogger. And Glenn, who says HBD OBC. Thank you very much, Glenn. Appreciate it. Then we had Frida, who came in. She's telling everybody have a great night. Love OBC, she says. Thank you. And then we have some birthday well wishes for me, and I appreciate all of you. You all are really fun to be around and play with. So thank you very much. As the birthday wishes come through, that's awesome. That's right. Jen just said it. That's awesome. We got Brian P. He came in. Welcome. So Glenn says, wow, so do you get the old farts discount now? I do get the AARP discount. I don't get the senior citizens yet. Maybe you can ask people like maybe Jeff. Or, I don't know, how old are you, Gargoyle? Gargoyle says, okay, bet the 5s and the hard 10 like crazy tonight. There you go. Yep, AARP has a new member. Thank you, Feecogger. Joel says, just be glad, Craig, you're not using my age. Well, I'll take your word on that. And then Blue Jay Way, Kevin, found his way here to the table. Awesome to have you. Thank you all. Hey, Waylon, welcome. All right. Now, we are here at the Day 5 D8 Perpetual table. Why? Because, as you all know, we're not doing prizes this season. I don't have any swag to give out. That might be in the works, though. But right now, what we are doing is sponsoring this season by sponsoring the Layla Education Fund. That's Midmo-Yo Chiro. We all know and loved him. He sadly passed away last year, and immediately after he passed away, a college fund was started for his daughter Layla called the Layla Education Fund. The link is in the description. I'm sure Duracell will stop by. He'll put the link. He'll pin the link to the top of the chat. Just click on the link. It'll take you right to the UGIF page profile. You don't have to log in or anything. You can go right in, put your donation in. No donations too small, no donations too large. I'll tell you that. There are other ways to support the Layla Education Fund. I have 4 ways to support my channel, which you can find in the description. I'm not going to splash that screen up tonight. But if you donate to those 4 ways to the Old Bay channel, I will just make sure that you label it Layla Education Fund or for Layla, and I will make sure that that money 100% goes to the website as a donation on your behalf. I'm more than happy to do that. I know that sometimes you're not always at your laptop, and that you're sometimes having so much fun in Crapsee you forget to also donate. That's okay. There's plenty of time left to donate to the Education Fund. It will actually go beyond this season of the D8 Perpetual table. But if you're not at your laptop and you're on your phone, you're out and about, you can always go to my page. There are 4 ways to donate. Again, I will donate that on your behalf to the Layla Education Fund. So thank you all for who have supported so far, and thank you to those who will support going forward. All right, let's get to the table. One thing I wanted to point out, because I think it was, I want to say it was Ida that pointed it out, but I'm not sure it was her. I think it was her. She asked if I could point out, if you look at the yo in the field, you'll see all these blue chips. We are counting all the yos that we hit this season because we'll be donating per yo at the end of the season. And she wanted me to, I think she wanted me to diversify and put out how many we won per session. So in day 1, we threw 3 yos. Day 2, we threw 5 yos. Day 3, we threw 6 yos. And last session, day 4, we threw 3 yos. So I'll be counting the yos during the night in this field under the 11 with blue chips. So I'm going to put these right here. Actually, I'm going to put them over here. This is where we've been putting the stack of yos that have been thrown. And then let's go ahead and have me put my $5,000 bankroll in the rack. And we'll get started. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. I'm having a pretty good day, even though I've gotten a lot of texts and phone calls of people telling me, wow, you're old. And I don't mind. All right, let's start off with my usual action, but it's got to be a little bit higher because we're dealing with a $50 table. So there's a $50 pass line. There's a $50 world bet. I believe you can still do 555 on the ATS, but please correct me if I'm wrong. We're going to go ahead and do 25, 25, 25. I know that Mel and other people have pointed out, hey, OBC, you don't usually have a good shooter number 1. Well, let's try to change that. So I'm still going to do the 4, 6, 4, 5 on the come out rolls, but I'm going to do the 5, 3, 6, 2 dice set from stick left, and I'm going to try to keep to that all night long. We will live with it and we will die with it. If we notice something really going wrong, I don't know, maybe I'll throw an all 7 set. But for right now, we're going to keep to a 5, 3, 6, 2 after the point is established. Let's go ahead and go over to the other table. And we got some more people coming in. So we got Mrs. Big Money, welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for the well wishes. All right, Justice Jen, $1 per yo for your D8 show. Throw as many as you can. That's what we're trying to do. That's also why I picked the 5-3-6-2 dice set. Hopefully we can hit some yos. Glenn says he wish he was 50 again. Joel says, no thanks. That would mean I would have to still be working. And there's Ida. Good evening to you. Welcome. All right, let's get started. Let's get that first roll in. Let's go over to Crapsee. And let's lock everybody out. We got 13 people active playing. So get your bets in. Here we go. Let's get our first roll in. 4, 6, 4, 5 on the come out. Dice out. I guess I'll let David say it. And we have a 3-2-5 Justice Jen. 3 and a 2. 5 will be the point. And we got our first roll in the tracker coming. There's a 3-2. All right, 5's going to be the point. Let's mark it. All right, world bet comes down. We got 50 on the 9, 60 on the 6-8. And we're going to do 200 behind the line for the pass line, and I'm all set. All right, let's get our next roll in. We got 14 now playing. We got ourselves a midnight. I don't know if I should be scared already. All right, the 12 does pay triple in the field. I'm going to do a $50 horn high ace deuce. And I'm all set. Here we go. And we have back-to-back midnights. Should we be playing crapless? All right, we already have the 12 marked, and we've hit the repeater on the 12. We have a $50 horn high ace deuce, and that means we have 10 on the midnight, which is going to be 300, 310 and down. We're just going to go ahead and collect that. And I'm going to pick up my hardways. And you can tell me if on a $50 table if hardways have to be a minimum of something other than $5. You just put that in the chat for me if you would. All right, I'm all set. Here we go. 5, 3, 6, 2. And we have a hard 8. So the 8 came hard. Let's mark it. We have 60 on it, and we have 5 on the hard 8. 5 on the hard 8 is going to win 45. We're going to win 70 up top. I'm going to go ahead and press the hard ways. And we're going to take the 8 to 120. And we'll bring 35 back to the rack. Okay, thank you, Gargoyle. Gargoyle has told us that hard ways can be any bet regardless of the table minimum. I appreciate that. Thank you. There's Duracell. I'm going to have an ask of Duracell if you could please pin the Layla Education Fund link. That would be great. All right, 12 likes. Like it. Thank you all. All right, here we go. We had a 3-1-4. 4 came easy. Big Joe, Craps Master Journey there. Mark the 4. I'm going to take away the hard 4. We're going to take off this hard 6, hard 8, replace the hard 4. We're going to move the 60 over to the 4 for 50. And thank you, Duracell. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, I have been on a $25 table, and they wouldn't allow me to put dollar chips in the hardware section. It had to be minimum $5. I didn't know about a $50 minimum table, though. All right, here we go. And there's an Old Bay bushel. 5-5. Gargoyle's probably hopping it. Whoops. Thank you, Duracell. Appreciate that. Yes, I knew that about field bets and cum bets follow the table mins. Thank you, Gargoyle. All right, let me go back to the chat real quick. Let me close that out. Let me go over to the live editing, folks. Now I can pin the Duracells. All right, there we go. All right, we've pinned the Layla Education Fund link. All right, let's go back to the table. Let's go ahead and pay out that hard 10. We're going to mark it. We have 10 on it. That's going to win 70. We're going to press the hard ways. And we're going to grab the 10 for 50. All right, here we go. Evening, Ben. Welcome. Yeah, Gargoyle wants me to bet the 5 and the hard 10 all night long. Now, with hop bets, if you can confirm, I think hop bets, are they the same as like hard ways? You can bet a minimum of 5. Here we go. Another midnight. What is going on? That's 3 midnights this shooter. Wow. All right, we already have it marked. We're not playing it. Now on a 50 minimum dollar table, you all can tell me too. The horns and the horn high bets, they only have to be 25 minimum on a $50 minimum table, or do they have to also be $50 minimum? I'm going to go ahead and do $50 horn high aces. And then I'm going to hop the 5s and the 10s. Hey, Larry. Larry says, is he Lionel Richie? Not quite sure what he means. All right, here we go. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. There we go. There's some Lionel Richie for you. Yes, I am old. I'm 50 today. We got an ace deuce. Acey deucey. We'll take that. Got an ace and a deuce. Mark it. All right, we're going to take down the... We'll take down the 9 for right now. We're going to take 20 out of the rack. We're going to go ahead and repay our hops. And then we have a $50 horn high aces, which means we have 10 on the yo. We're just going to win 150, 160 and down. And we're just going to rack that. And that's enough that I'm going to put my 9 back up. Told you it was temporary. Thank you, Mrs. Big Money. I appreciate that. Nifty 50. Wow, I haven't heard that since I used to sing the 50 Nifty United States. It was a song in elementary school. All right, here we go. We got 19 now playing in Crapsee. There's the 9, 6-3, soft 9, neener, neener. Let's mark it. We have 50 on it. That's going to win 70. We're going to take the 20. Repay for our hot bets on the 5 and 10. And we're going to take that 8 back down to 60. because it had its chance to hit again and it didn't. And we'll rack 110. And we're going to go ahead and do 50 in the field. Yeah, I get it. Jen's got it right. It's time. It's time for you. Larry says you're a young buck. I appreciate that. All right. Here we go. Nope, not going to happen. 5-2. 7 ouch. But hey, we started with a 10 roller, which is different than OBC is used to doing. All right. I think we might have made some money on that roll. All right, all coming down. We had over 700 on the table. All right, back to the come out roll. A 4-6, 4-5 on the come out. All right, we're going to need some more greens. Let's get 200 in green. $50 on the pass, $50 on the whirl. We'll hop the 5s and 10s. And we'll do 10, 5, 10 on the ATS. Yeah, appreciate that, Glenn. Maybe I did on that first roll, being a 10 roller, right? Nice. Gargoyle made a K in the field. All right, here we go. This is a come out roll. Going back to the 4-6, 4-5. We have a come out 7. Not bad. We don't mind the come out 7s. But as Jen will probably tell you, we do mind when the host puts in the wrong number. But we did put it in the right. We put it in right just now. All right. That's going to win 50 on the pass. The world is a push. We're going to pay it in reds. And 20 of it will go to repay the hops. And 25 will go to repay the ATS, which means we made a nickel. Not bad. Making money's not bad, no matter how small it is. All right, I'm all set. I'm going to hop the reds. We've all seen consecutive big reds on this channel. Here we go. And we have a 6, 3, 9. 9 will be the point. Mark it. Again, we'll do 200 behind the line. We'll pay for our hops, nickel change. Grab our hardways. And we'll do $150 6 and 8. And I'm all set. Here we go. 5362. And that's dice too tall to call. A very rare thing on this end of the table. Here we go, dice out. And we got a leaner. Let me see what it is. It's going to be a double D-Gen, hard 6. All right. Mark it. Hard 6 is going to pay 45. We're going to use the 20 to repay our hops on the 5 and 10. And then we have 150 on the 6. That's going to win 175. I'm going to get some reds. And we're going to reduce our 6 and 8 to 90. And rack 300 in black. All right, here we go. And we have our first one of the night, a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. Chiro's with us. Mark it. All right, that's our first yo of the night. A blue chip right underneath the yo on the table in the field. We're going to repay for our hops. It's going to be nickel change. And I'm going to pick up the 4 and 10 for 100 each. All right, here we go. And we have a 3-1 easy 4. Big Joe Craps Master Journey. All right, besides $10, our 6 and 8 are paid for besides $10 because we won $170, well, $5 because we won $175 and this is $180 total. But we're going to lose the hard 4. We're going to win 200 for 5 on the 4. We're going to repay for our hops again on the 5 and 10. Get a nickel change. And we're going to get greens for 100. Bring 300 back to the rack because we're going to reduce our 4 and 10 that are now paid for down to 50 each. And we'll replace our hard 4 and see if we've knocked the rack out of the vision. And we haven't. Okay. All right. Here we go. We did not mark the 4, by the way. And there's a 6, 4, 10. Waylon's best friend. Mark it. That's going to be a double winner for us because we have the 10 easy hopped. That would normally win 75, 80 and down. So minus 15 is going to win 60 to keep the hops up. And then we're going to win 100 on the 10 for 2. All right. So we're going to take the 10 to 150. Take the 4 to 100. Bring a nickel to the rack. And I'm all set. All right, here we go. And there's another 5, 2, 7, ouch. All right, that was only a 7 roller. But because we took a chance on the 4 and 10 during that roll, I think we made profit. All right, puck comes off. All right, that's 275. There's 300. There's a quarter change. $50 on the pass, 50 on the whirl, $555 on the ATS, and I'm all set. All right, Eon says, managed to regress right on time, made 0, lost 0. That's not bad sometimes, right? Yes, we got Gargle and Jen fighting over how I should press. We'll let them duke it out. Here we go. This is the come out. We have 21 people playing in Crapsee. Awesome. Going back to the 4-6-4-5. There's a 6-2 easy 8. 8 will be the point. Oh, Jen says not fighting, just discussing. Just a friendly wager, friendly discussion. All right, 8's going to be the point. Mark the 8. We'll go 200 behind the line again. And we're going to see if we can hit any hard ways. Just one. But we'll see. All right. Here we go. 5-3-6-2. We had a 5-1 mixer. Give some love to Sideshow Gamble's channel. A like and subscribe. All right, we're going to lose the hard 6. Let's mark it. We're going to win 140. We'll take the 6 to 150, bring 110 back to the rack, and we're not going to replace our hard 6. Here we go. And they went right into the hook because my arm went right over to the right, and it's going to be a 5-2-7. Ouch. That sucks. Happens every time I go high when I come out. Never happens when I go low. If I were to go, if I were to go 320 across, which is minimum on a $50 table, I wouldn't have hit a short roll like that. Guaranteed. But because I had bets out there in the hundreds, the dice gods said, you suck. All right, we haven't even hit any points, have we? That's a problem. That is a problem. All right, we're already depleting our bankroll. Great. Appreciate it. Yep. Thank you, Gargoyle, for the words of wisdom. You can lose on the bet 20 times and still make money when you hit it. You got that right. All right, we need some more come out action. All right, we're already down to our first purple chip. We just got to do better rolling. So let's do that, right? All right, 50 on the line. Let's get some more greens. Let's do a $75 whirl bet. And We'll go 10, 10, 10 on the ATS. All right, I got my come out action going. The dice set on the come out is a 4-6-4-5 gargoyle. The dice set after a point is established is a 5-3-6-2. Here we go. There's a come out 7, 6-1. And I don't know about you, I'm working some calories down here. It's getting hot. All right, it's a push on the world bet. We're gonna win 50 on the line. A quarter and a nickel out of our rack is going to repay the ATS. And we're going to press the world up to 100. All right, Gargoyle says I'm single pitching. All right. Here we go. There's another come out 7. 6-1 back to back. And I believe my dice are going too far left on that toss. Gargoyle, you warned me last time not to change dice sets. It makes you angry. So we're not changing dice sets. There's an Old Bay bushel. The point will be 10. Mark it. It's a 10 times table, by the way. So we're going to go 10 times on the pass line. Yeah, but different set on the come out. I'm not changing it though based on how I'm throwing the 5-3-6-2. I've chosen a different set on the come out. There's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. Mark it. We're not on it. That's okay. We are now. Hey, John. Welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Here we go. There's an ace deuce. 3 craps. Acey deucey. I consider Mr. Pro Craps, who just joined in the chat, that he is the king of the ace deuce, in my opinion. All right, let's mark it. We're going to hop the 9s for 10 each. There's a 5-3 easy 8. Eight came easy. Mark it. We have 150 on it. It's going to win 175. We're going to use this quarter to pay for our hops. Nickel change. We'll take the 8 to 180. Rack the 100. Grab the hard raise. Appreciate that, Dr. No. Glad to have you here. Welcome. Here we go. We have 22 in Crapsee now. And the dice jumped, went to the corner. It's going to be a Mac Daddy hard 9, the 5-4. Mark it. And we have 10 on the 5-4. So we're going to lose the 6-3. And the 5-4, it's going to win 150, 160 and down. We'll grab the 9 for 50, rack another 100, and we'll take this 10. Excuse me. Then we'll press the hard 10. Oh, thanks, man. Mid-mo-yo. Definitely, man. Thank you, John. Let's see if we can put that up there. I was having trouble with those kind of things showing. There we go. Appreciate that. There you go, Jeff. Big Mac Daddy 5-4 hard 9. All right, here we go. And it hit off the bottom of the rubber. I threw it too far. It's going to be a 6-1, 7-ouch. Yeah, I need new glasses. I'm not gonna lie. I went to the doctor's, had my glasses looked at, and they said, Mr. Wright, you know how long it's been since you've had those glasses? I said, no, how long? They said 4 years. And I said, well, that's probably the reason why I can't see the difference between a 6 and 8 in a crossword puzzle. That's right. You double as a PSA to the rest of the chat. Dr. No says, the hop bet, so much fun to do, and what a bankroll killer hop bets are to craps what diabetes is to medicine. Wow. Hey, On Point Mike. How you doing, Mike? Got On Point Craps here. He's losing his butt on Crapsee. Sorry. Yeah, it happens. All right, let's wrangle the dice. It wasn't pretty. They hit the bottom of the rubber. We are not doing ourselves any favors tonight by having crappy mechanics. That one really hurt us pretty bad. We keep having so much potential. Did I not? What did I do with that? I don't even know where that 70. I don't even know where that 80 came from. I'm going to use host discretion that it should have been put in the rack. All right. 50 on the pass. 75 on the whirl bet. Let's get some more green. Didn't I say I wanted to make profit tonight? I am nowhere near doing that. Again, I don't know what it is. It's just the D8 table. I can't seem to make any money. All right. Let's go 25, 25, 25 on the ATS. We're trying to believe in ourselves. All right. All right, here we go. I got all my action out. And you all are talking amongst yourselves. That's cool. Oh, we're talking about eye doctors and we're talking about yos. Let's talk about the yo first. John says, yep, I do it once a month from my yos. Thanks for the constant reminders. It's easy for us all to forget. Sure thing, man. And then Glenn says his eye doctor told that he's blind in one eye and can't see any other. Yeah, what does Mel say, Glenn? I'm just warming up, right? All right, here we go. Come out, roll. Five, 4, J-Mac, hard 9. 9 will be the point. Oh, that wasn't a 9. Damn it. I thought it was a 9, guys. Again, it was my glasses. It was a hard 8. 8 will be the point. All right. All right, nobody do anything in Crapsee. This is much easier to fix than the other day. All right, we're just going to make the point a 9. We're going to put in another 9. If you're smart enough to, don't cheat. All right, sorry about that. Now I'm locking you all out because it was a hard 8, not a J-Mac hard 9. And that was my glasses' fault. I apologize. I told you it's hot down here. My glasses were falling down. It was a hard 8. 8 is the point. And that's going to be an easy fix. We'll do the same thing we did in Crapsee in the roll tracker, so it's all uniform. All right, here we go. Man, putting in the wrong roll just screws up so much. I can't emphasize enough. If you guys are all working and talking to Chuck, please keep emphasizing that we need an undo button for hosts, because it's getting ridiculous. All of us old people keep on doing the same mistake. All right, 8 is the point. 8, hard 8. We're going to lose that. All right, we're going 50 behind the line. Need some reds. We're going to go simple. Just going to do, got 8 as the point with odds. We're placing the 6 and we're doing the hard ways. Yeah, host discretion. Sorry, Jen. You're not the only one that's giving me the wrath. I'm sure there's other people that feel I've really just screwed up their whole bankroll. There's a 2-1-3 craps, AC Doocy. That's fine. All the DP people playing, you can come out of the woodworks, because if I happen to go on a heater, you'll know. But it doesn't look likely. Doesn't look likely tonight. All right, we need some change here. We're going to do a $50 horn high yo. Well, my only argument to that, Jen, is it's hard to play it out when it was the number that established the point, and the point is wrong. It's hard to play that out. The only time it's actually easiest for a host when they put in the wrong number is if the point's already established and we happen to hit a box number. It just means that some people made some money. Here we go. There's a hard 8. That was a much better throw, too. All right, lose this. We have 5 on the hard 8. That's going to win 45. Going to press the hard ways. Then down here, 50 on the front, 60 on the back, 50 whirl, and this is the come out. Appreciate that, Duracell. No need to put that up. All right, this is the come out. Get your bets in. Excuse me, I need some water. We have the 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. 9 will be the point again. And that is a real 5-4 hard 9 this time. And just for Gargoyle, just to let you know, Gargoyle, we are abandoning the 4-6, 4-5 on the come out. We are sticking with the 5-3-6-2 for the entire night. So that's what I've been doing for the last 2 come outs. All right, 9 is the point. We're going to go max odds again. All right, one more sip of water and we'll continue. It is parching down here, I'll tell you that. All right, here we go. Six, 3, 9. That's a soft 9, but that's also a neener, winner, as that's a buckshot. There's a 6 and 3. We didn't even mark the 9. See, we're getting old. We're 50 today. We're getting old. However, that's 50 on the pass, and we had 500 on the odds. So that's going to win 750 on the back end. That helps make up for some lost money. All right, we'll come back for a $50 whirl bet. We're all set up top. Our boxes and hardways are off on the come out. Here we go. Four-two easy 6. The first lumber number of the night. Mark it. $200 behind the line. We'll do $250 behind the line. And I'm all set. Here we go. $314, Big Joe, Craps Master Journey, 4K Easy, 3 and a 1. Mark it. Lose the hard 4. We have 100 on the 4 up top. It's going to win 200 for 5. We're going to take it to 300. Bring the hard 4 back for 10. Here we go. And 6-1. We can't get anything going. We cannot get anything going. We've got opportunity, but we're killing ourselves with our mechanics. All right, breaking another 500. We'll get 200 in black, 200 in green, $100 in red. All right, what to do, because nothing's working. We've had 5 shooters, and no shooter has been more than 10 rolls. And actually, only one shooter's been 10 rolls. That was the first shooter. And the rest of the shooters since have been anywhere from 3 rolls to 8 rolls. All right. I really don't want to change dice sets because I just don't. I don't know how to do it. How to say it any better than that. All right. Same come out action. We're just going to go minimum on the bonus bets. Got to find a rhythm. That's right, Glenn. Aeon, that's right. Got to find a rhythm. There's a mid-mo-yo, our second of the night. That helps out a little bit. Every little bit helps, right? All right, let's first mark the yo. That's our second yo tonight. We're going to win 50 on the pass. We have a $50 whirl, so that's going to be 10 on the yo. That's 10 times the bet. Oh, I'm sorry, 11 times the bet. So that's going to be 110 to keep the bet at 50. We're going to take it to 100 and rack the other 110. That's right, play the short game. You got it. Right now I'm playing the come out game. There's a 3-2-5. 5 will be the point. Mark it. All right, let's go for the short game. $300, 6 and 8. Here we go. Another 6-1 PSO. This is the part of the night where you feel defeated. Nothing is working. You know, if I was at the casino, yes, I think if I was at the casino, I would change sets. I've got 4 different dice sets that I can use from SL2 or SL2. So I think this is proven that it's not the night for that dice set. Some nights it is, some nights it's not. So we're going to keep what's out here. There's 600. There's 50 on the line. 50 on the world bet. Our 6 and 8 are off on the come out. And I think we're going to be switching sets. All right. Here we go. There's a come out 7. It's a good throw. 6-1. We weren't playing the ATS on that time, so it's a push on the whirl. We're going to win 50 on the pass line. Go ahead and grab the ATS, and we'll also hop the reds for 5 each. Yep, some days you're the windshield, some days you're the bug. And there's a midnight. That helps. The only thing I wish I had done was press up the whirl, because when I have a come out 7, I try to press up the whirl with the pass line win, and I didn't do that. So we're going to lose the pass line. But we have 50 on the whirl. Let's mark the 12. So that's 10 on the 12. It's too late to do math, so we're just going to do 3, 10 and down. We're going to rack the hundreds. We'll go to 75 on the whirl, 50 on the pass, and I'm all set. Good night, Mike. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining. Thank you, sir. Glad to have you. Here we go. And I think it would have been something nice, but it's going to be a 6-4-10 because the red die hit the wall and bounced right off the top of the green one. All right, 10's going to be the point. Mark it. Again, we're going to take a chance behind with max odds. And here we go. And we got a 4-2-6. The lumber number 2x4. All right, that's going to win $350. I'm going to pay it out in quarters because I'm going to go across now. Including the 10. There's $350. I don't know why I put that up there. Let's get some reds. Grab hard ways. We need to mark the 6. And we're all set. There's an ace deuce. Mark it. We're going to do a horn high yo for 50. All right, Rick S is giving Kevin probably Blue Jay way a little bit of his mind. You can't let me have the lead for one more roll. Here we go. And that's a J Mac hard 9. 5-4. Mark it. We have 50 on it. It's going to win 70. I'm going to press the hard ways again. Go up to 75. Rack a quarter. I love the little competition between Rick S and Blue Jay Away. Here we go. And those dice kissed when they came back off the back wall. And unfortunately, it's going to be a 4-3-7. But the great news is the box numbers were all paid for because we had a huge regression. All right. Man, we are not, the one thing we're not doing that we normally do better doing tonight is we're not hitting points. What is that about? Even though if I 7 out, a lot of times I'm at least hitting 1 point. We're not hitting points tonight. That's a little discouraging. All right, we're going to do the same thing we did last time. $300 on the 6-8. They are not working. All right, there's my come out action. All right, let's take a look at looking at the rankings real quick. Through the top 12, everybody's in green, which is awesome. There's a come out 7. We've thrown plenty of those tonight. Maybe we should have played dark side tonight. That's the thing about when you're doing a show. You don't want to play dark side. It's not a dark side. Everybody likes to play light side. That's where all the fun is, right? Even though people that play dark side are saying, well, that's where you make the money, OBC. All right, it's a push on the whirl. We're going to win 50 on the line. Minus the 15, that's going to be 35. We'll press up our pass line to 75. Rack 10. Actually, we'll use the 10. And we'll press up the world bet to 60. Here we go. We have lost some people in Crapsee, probably because of the terrible shooting. And we have aces. Every little bit helps. It's also a hard number to get. They're literally landed right next to each other, as if you set them there, you know? All right, market. We're going to lose a 75 on the pass line. We have $60 world bet, which means we have $7 on aces. That's going to be 210. $210, $217 and down. We'll take it to a $100 whirl. Rack the rest. Oh, we lost. Why is that happening? We just lost the roll tracker. Oh my God. Give me a second. What the hell? Nope, that's not it. Jesus. Come on. There we go. Roll tracker's back. I don't know why OBS does something like that. It's really weird. Yeah, Duracell. Duracell's got it. Learn to play both sides of the table. You're only playing half the game. You got that right. You're right. I don't usually toss come out sevens, but when I do, sometimes they're in bunches. Yeah, abnormally high. So my mechanics are off tonight, you know? All right, here we go. There's a 314. Big Joe, Craps Master Journey. 4 is going to be the point. All right. Mark it. I didn't even have a pass line bet. What am I doing? I'm not paying attention. That's what it is. All right. All night long I've been playing $50 pass line. So you all know I'm playing it. All right. We're going to start off just the way we did last time. Here we go. We got aces again. Could have used that on the last roll. Yeah, this is it. We can definitely say this is an odd night for shooting for me because we started off the night. We started off the night with 3 midnights in the first shooter. Now we're throwing aces out of nowhere. All right, I'm not on it. I'm not chasing horns. Here we go. We have a 6, 4, 10 easy, the sister number. To the 4, that is. Mark the 10. All right, here we go. Three, 2, 5. Mark it. Thanks, Ian, for pointing that out. I did have a 0.9 earlier in the evening. I made 1 point, right? Here we go. There's a midnight. Mark it. We're going to hop the 5s, 9s, and 10s. Thank you, Airborne Aces. He says I hit on the fake 9. Got an ace deuce. 3 craps. Mark it. All right, we don't have the smaller change to replay the hop bets. Total shooters tonight, 7. We're on shooter number 8. Here we go. Total shooters for the whole season, I don't know. We got aces again. Boy, we're hitting a lot of horns. And of course, at the time that I don't want to play horns right now. But earlier when I wanted the horns, I couldn't find one at all. Change for 100. Nickel for the 1s. Grab the hard ways. You're right, we could grab the field. Here we go. And we got a 6, 4, 10. I'm going to lose the hard 10. Going to win 50 in the field. Going to replace those with quarters. And And just rack the rest. Here we go. Then we got a 5-3 easy 8. Eight easy. We're gonna lose the hard 8. Mark it. We have 420. We'll do 500 for 10. It's gonna win 490. We'll do 500 for 10. Take the 8 to 600. Bring our hard 8 back up for 25. Here we go. And we got a hard 8. Square pair. All right, we have 25 on the hard 8. That's going to win 225. We'll go to 50 on the hard 8. And then we have 600 on the 8. That's going to win 700. We're going to go to 900. And we'll rack 600. Here we go. Three, 2, 5. According to Jen, that's a rare non-field numbers. We'll put 100 on the 5. Here we go. And 7 out. Should have regressed. Wouldn't have helped us anyway. We blew our rack tonight again. I can't seem to make profit in this show. But it's not about me. It's not about me. Wow, did we have... Oh, we've had a total this season of 50 players active at any point in Crapsee. Wow. All right. I'm done playing. Betting. So we're at 62. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick shot for y'all. We just didn't hit any points tonight. I think that's the big thing. We didn't hit any. We barely hit any points. All right, I got $800 to my name. So that's what we ended up with tonight. So we lost $4,200. I can't believe I just said that. All right. We're doing rapid fire for the rest of the show so that you can get your rolls in. I don't mind rolling for you. I love rolling for you guys. All right, this is the come out, so get your bets in. Glenn says it's opposite day. Well, then maybe day 6 we'll have what we need, you know? All right, here we go. This is the come out. Rapid fire. Five, 4, 9. J-Mac. Hard 9. I'm glad there's no one in the chat disputing that it's the hard 9, because we know that it is. All right, 9's going to be the point. Get your bets in, because this is rapid fire. Three, 2, 5. Justice Jen. She's seen a lot of her number tonight, but very sporadic. No, I don't think we had any back-to-backs. Here we go. Rapid fire. We got a hard 10 Old Bay bushel. We also didn't throw a lot of hard ways tonight. That's also rare, I think. Not hitting points. No hard ways, really. All right, mark the 10. And here we go. Five, 4, 9, hit the point. Haven't done that in a while. Hit the point, I mean. All right, this is the come out roll. Got a 5-1 mixer. That's a 6 easy. Mark it. 6 will be the point. And away we go. 5, 2, 7, ouch. They just didn't land right. Even though they looked like they landed pretty good. The off night continues for Old Bay. Don't! That's right. You might want to lay numbers now. All right, that's 68. Let's do one more shooter. Rapid fire. Last shooter, because this will put us over 70, even if we have a PSO. Here we go. Last shooter. Make that bony. And I believe that's a come out 7. We've thrown too many of those tonight. Looking at the roll tracker, we did hit, I would say 9s were the uncommon one tonight, and maybe 12s. We hit 5 12s. We've hit 10 9s. All right, here we go. The dice keep hitting each other, which is really weird. That's 4 times tonight the dice have hit each other. But it's going to be a 6-5 mid-mo yo, which is awesome. That's a frontline winner, back-to-back frontline winners. Let's mark it there. And let's mark another yo for the season. We have 3 yos tonight. Here we go. And what the hell? We got, what do we got, 800 here? Let's see, we have enough to do all right, we'll do a $250 world bet. There's a 426. Six will be the point. Yeah, I'm jumping back in with my last. I'm empty rack now. Here we go. There's an ace deuce. 3 craps. Mark it. We have a $100 whirl. That's going to be 20 on the ace deuce. That's 20 times the bet, or 11 times the bet. That's going to be 220 to keep the bet up. We'll take the world bet up to 150. I love it. Glenn says it's your party and you can cry. I don't want to cry. I want to win. I want to win money. Here we go. And we got aces. Mark it. We have a $150 whirl. So that's going to be 20, 25, 30. It's going to be 30 on aces. That's going to be 26 times the bet. That's going to be 780. We'll take it to table max, 250 for the world bet. All right, here we go. And we hit the point. 5-1 mixer. We have 300 on it. It's going to win 350. We're going to lose the hard 6 in the world bet. We're going to play with the greens and reds. We'll do a $65 world bet. Here we go. Come out, roll. There's an ace deuce. All right, we have a $65 world bet. That's 11 times the bet, so that's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's going to be 143 to keep the bet up where it is. We'll go ahead and take it to 75. rest of the rack. Here we go. Five, three, easy, 8. 8 will be the point. Mark it. We have 300 on the 6-8, 50 on the 5. Here we go. And we have our fourth 6-5 mid-mo yo of the night. We already have it marked. We're going to mark the blue chip for the season. That's 4 yos tonight. We're going to reduce our 6-8 to 210 each. Take away our 5 and do a max bet 250 on the world. And we have an Old Bay bushel, hard 10. Let's mark it. Lose this. We have 25 on it. It's going to win 175. We'll grab the 10 for 100. Press all the hard ways to 30 each. And what is Jen saying here? Jen says our pledges for the whole season. Well, we will continue to add them up, Jen. We have a stack next to the place 10. We have a stack of blues of what's been thrown for the season, and we're marking the ones that we've thrown tonight, which is 4 yos tonight. So we'll be adding that to the season total, and then we will have a collective total at the end of the entire season 4, and we'll let you know. All right, here we go. And there's a 3-2-5. The Justice Jen, she speaks and we roll. And that's how it goes. Mark it. We'll throw 75 on it. Here we go. we have a hard 12, a 6-6. It is a hard way, technically, right? Does pay triple in the field. Mark it. All right, I'm not worried about laying the 9 because I'm not playing the ATS. All right, I'm all set. $314, we just hit the small. Big Joe, Craps Master Journey, helping us out. Mark it. We're going to lose the hard 4. That's all right. Put it back for 15. And there's your small, folks. All right, here we go. And that's the end of the night. 6-1, 7 ouch. That was a good little run at the end. That was a 14 roller. And we hit the small. And we had some fun on the world bet. All right, I know I said I ended my night at $800. There's my $800. I made an extra 103 tonight by going back out there and betting. There you go. That's proof that you can make profit if you play smart. Now that's not profit for the entire night. That's just profit based off the 800 that I had when I said I was stopping betting. All right, let's go over to Crapsee to see who won tonight. All right, let's make this a little bit bigger. It's going to be a little blurry, but we got Blue Jay Way Kevin at 10,000 plus, which is awesome. Press Regress at 93 plus, 9,300 plus. We have Andy Bald Cajun at 7,300 plus. Big Money Ray 6,300 plus. Jugador rounding out the top 5 at 6,000 plus. Then Duracell 8 at 3,900 plus. Dracula at 3,500 plus. Jeff, the Mid-Atlantic Craps, who said he couldn't stay, but he was just coming by to say hi, winds up playing anyway, because you can't, because you're a D-Gen, and we all know it. And he's at 1,400 plus. We have Joel, 1,200 plus, and we have 3 Kilo at 873 plus to round out the top 10 of Crapsee tonight, day 5. All right, let's grab that. Put it in the background. All right, let's go back over to the camera. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. We're playing for this guy and his daughter's education fund. That's what we're playing for. That's what we're sponsoring this season. Layla Education Fund. If you didn't get a chance to donate tonight, the link is in the chat. It's locked in the chat, pinned. You can also go to the description where the link, and if you click on it, it will take you right to her profile page where you can then donate. Thank you all for if you have donated already this season, and thank you if you're going to donate. We have 5 more shows minimum of the D8 Perpetual table to go. I think I'll make profit on one of the shows. I'm gonna give that promise to you there, because I've gone 5 straight. It's a horrible streak to have, but 5 straight, no matter what bankroll we use, I'm not winning profit. But it's not about me. It's about the Layla Education Fund. It's about having fun with the D8 Perpetual table and you all in Crapsee. I want to thank you all so much for joining me, especially on my 50th birthday. I appreciate you all. Thank you for all the well wishes and the birthday wishes, and I appreciate you all, and I want to thank you for playing. This was day 5 of the D8 Perpetual table. We'll be back for day 6. I know that Thursday is Independence Day, and a lot of people will be out with fireworks, so it probably won't be this Thursday. It may get moved to Friday night. I will let you know. I may have plans myself Thursday, so I don't know if I'll be able to do the D8 table on Thursday, so it might be pushed to Friday. I don't want to do it on the weekends because I know that not everybody's available on the weekends, but you never know. If we can't get it on Friday, we will definitely get it in before the weekends, but I'll try to do it Friday. I don't think that Thursday is probably appropriate to play Thursday night because so many people will be out watching fireworks, and we want you to have your independence. Get it? All right. Thank you for joining me for our 50th. Thank you for joining me for day 5 of the D8 Perpetual table. The Layla Education Fund is up and running 24/7. You can go at any time and donate. We thank you for all your support. Duracell and I want to thank you all for playing, for donating, for gifting, for super chatting, for all of it. You guys rock. You're awesome. Have a great night. Have a great week. Happy Independence Day. I'll see you later, and when you're at your tables, season your play. And it looks like the camera just went out on me, but hopefully you can still hear my voice. So good night, and thank you.